G'day guys, mucking around the van again, just got back from doing a centre run and we had dust in a fair few places, and a few places I didn't want it to go into. One of them we had some dust come in through our breather into the tank, not much but enough to make me concerned, and also where the filler cap goes, there is actually a hole in the centre of that and dust was getting in there. This is all full of dirt up in there down the filler when I took that off, and also the other end of that comes through this hole there, and this let dust into this area in here. So first of all I removed this and I'm going to silicone that up, alright, to get rid of that. Now I'm also going to seal that up so no air can go through that, no dust can go through that. Now I know what you're thinking, it's going to cause an airlock and cause dramas. Well, it's not really. We've got the breather here, right? The water tank breather was hooked up to both water tanks, this one here. So what I'm going to do with that is change the breather system. Now what I'm planning to do is to make a trap system. So the breather goes from the van through a hose, through water sitting in the bottom of the hose and going back into the tank. Now it remains, that's got to stay at the bottom, otherwise it's not going to work, but the air will bubble through that and the air will bubble through it. So when you're filling the tank up, it wants to push air out, it'll push and push through that and push out. If that's dirty by that time, you'll know it because that'll push the water out. The water will push that and flush it through as well, and it'll push a bit of dirty water out before it pushes the clean water out. Then you know you're full and you've got clean water in here. Once you're running and the tank's going down, it's going to suck air in. Yeah, it's going to suck a little bit of the water out, but then the water's going to stay there and bubble through. Why do I know that? Because I decided to try it. That's full of water, this one. This is the hose I'm actually going to use. That's blowing through it. You can see the water staying in there. And that's water staying in there, sucking through it. So that's going to do the job famously. Now, to put it in, dead easy. Just get the water out of it so I get water everywhere. There wasn't much water in there either. You can see that. But that's enough to cause the trap. Alright. So the way we're going to fit it is with our loop. We're going to fit it right there. Undo that one and put it on there. Replace that hose. So throw that hose away and that goes in there. And then I'll put a cable tie to hold that down so it can't come up. And that'll stay in there as a permanent feature. And if ever you have an air blockage, it's probably because that may have a bit of mud in it. So you may have to fill it up and empty that out. But that's an easy thing to do. It's no dramas. So I'm about to put all that together now, and I'll put a couple of photos of it done. Sweet, nice and easy. Cheers guys.